everyone, are you okay at home? We're missing you lots. Just thought I'd do some yoga for you this afternoon that you can have a go at home. Just to remind you, it's really important that you look after your mental health and your well-being while you're at home doing your virtual studies and your lessons from home. So take care of yourself and make sure you give yourself lots of relaxation in amongst your work, and you can do some of my yoga. I'll also be putting some links to some of the Adrienne yoga that we've done in class that you can have a go at those too. So I thought today we'd do focusing on breathing and do an activity lying down. We'll then do some breathing games and activities, and then we'll go into our yoga poses. Okay, so for the first one, I just want you to lie down on a mat. You can either do it on carpet, find an area at home that you've got some space, on carpet, or if you've got a mat, even better. So just want you to lie down, and we're just going to focus on our breathing. So as you lie down, just take your hands to your tummy, and all I want you to do is to take some really deep breaths in and out. And just notice what happens to your tummy as you take those deep, careful breaths. I want you to imagine that your hands are a boat that's bobbing up on the sea. So imagine that boat is bobbing up and down on the waves of the sea as you inhale and exhale. Taking those careful breaths. You should start to feel your whole body relaxing. Just let every single part of your body melt into the floor, and all of your focus will be on your tummy and your breathing. Like you start imagine what colour your boat is drifting on the sea. Choose your favourite colour. And just imagine it bobbing up and down on those wonderful waves on the sea. Also at this point, imagine who you've got in your boat with you. You might have somebody special, some might be your family, might be a friend, and they've joined you on your boat on the sea. All the time, careful breaths in and out. Keep going with those careful breaths. Going. You might want to take one hand now to your chest, and then just explore how your breathing feels at different parts of your body. Notice how your chest rises and falls as you take those careful breaths. Well done, you're doing really well. Now start to feel really relaxed and really focused. Then just put your hands by your sides. Take 2 more deep breaths. Well done. Okay, very slowly open your eyes, and then I always say in yoga, taking very slow movements. Come up to sitting, and then come up very slowly onto your knees. So we're going to go to our second part of our session now, where we're going to explore changing our breathings, doing a few activities. So we're going to start with our rainbow breath. So hands by your sides. Remember, you're sitting on your heels, hands by your sides. You're going to reopen up those airways and take a deep breath in, and you're going to paint your rainbow as you breathe in all the way to the sky, and then breathe and paint it all the way down. We're going to do that 3 times. Are we ready? Nice big breath. Off we go. And then out. Well done, you're doing really well. Close your eyes if you want to, keep them open, whatever feels comfortable. And again, paint that rainbow. And then all the way back down. Last one now, so really deep breath in. Well done. Then open your eyes if you have them closed. You should really now start to really feel focused on your breathing and feel lovely and relaxed. I'm going to have a go at the B breath, everyone's favourite. I like to come down and cross my legs for B breath, but if you want to stay up on your ankles, that's absolutely fine. Hands on your knees, or whatever feels comfortable. This feels comfortable for me, but we're all different. And we're going to take a deep breath in, and then as we breathe out, we're going to make a bzz sound. Not a really loud sound, just a very subtle bzz as we breathe out. Okay, let's do one together. Deep breath in, and then exhale and buzz. Okay, let's do that twice more. Nice big deep breath, and then on your exhale you can buzz. Okay, you ready? Well done. When you've run out of your breath, then you can stop. Okay, last one. Are we ready? Breath in. Nice breath straight back, and then breathe out. Done. Feels strangely nice, that buzzing sound in your mouth, nice and relaxing. Okay, we're going to have a go at the ocean breath. So the ocean breath is a little bit like a ujjayi breath, so it's noisy as we exhale, but you're creating the sound of the ocean as you breathe out. Are we ready? Nice straight back, imagine that piece of string pulling your back nice and straight. We're going to breathe in, and then, and again. Breathe in. One last time. Do you know, as I'm closing my eyes then, I could imagine that sea that we've just been creating with our breaths when we had our hands on our tummy. Really lovely and relaxing. Okay, we're going to try the washing machine next, where we have our drum turning. So we have our fingers together like this. We turn them slowly as the clothes are mixing with the soapy water. And we just take some careful breaths in and out. Close your eyes if you want to, it's up to you. Keep breathing. And then we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to put our washing machine on spin. And we're going to feel our breath on our fingers. Are we ready? So we're just on a slow spin. Keep it going. And then you're going to take a deep breath in, and blow out, and put that washing machine on spin. Let's have a go at that again. So we're just turning, it's a normal cycle, nice careful breaths, and then we're going to take a deep breath in and breathe out. Well done. Try it one more time. Turning carefully, mixing those clothes, getting them clean. Breathe in, and then well done. Okay. Any of these if you want to do more of them, then you can press pause and do more. That's absolutely fine. And then just join back in when you're ready. So take this at your own pace. So the last one we're going to do of our breathing activities is our elephant breath. So we love to do an elephant stretch. An elephant stretch is when we follow our body all the way down, and then we make a trunk at the bottom. And then we like to wiggle our trunks around and feel that stretch down the back of our legs. With an elephant breath, we're going to use our trunk, have our feet slightly apart. We're going to breathe in, deep breath in, take that trunk up, and then as we exhale, we're going to swing it down. Let's try that again. Let's breathe in, take our trunk up, and then as we exhale, take it all the way back down. One more time. And then down. Well done. You're doing really well. So we've focused on our breathing. We've had a go at changing our breathing. Now's time to do some yoga poses. So standing nice and tall, head up, we're going to do our mountain pose. Okay, hands by your sides, take a nice deep breath in. Then I want you to take your hands together, your your thumbs together, your thumbs to your chest, and we greet each other and we say Namaste. Well done. Hands by your side, we'll stay in that mountain pose, and let's just do 2 deep breaths in and out. Well done. Okay, we're going to start with Texas T. Now most of you are used to this. Legs spread apart, you make a T shape with your arms. And then all we're going to do, we're going to look over into the pond, like you're just staring into the pond, and then we're going to take one hand down to the floor and make sure that the other hand stretches up straight. You should start to feel that stretch down the back of your legs. A really good deep stretch. Holding it there for about 10 seconds. Well done. Stick with it. Do some breathing if you need to. Then we're going to come straight back up to that T shape. And then we're going to take that hand down again to the floor, and the other hand goes up. We do each of these poses on each side, so make sure we're reaching all of those muscles. Nice and high behind you, nice and straight. Well done, you're doing really well. Come back into that Texas T, and then all the way up. If you just jump feet together, we're going to do that elephant pose. So I like to start here. We're going to take those hands all the way down slowly. Now going as far as you can to the floor. You don't have to touch the floor, just go as far as you can go. But remember to keep your legs straight and holding it there. Just going to hold that elephant pose. We're going to do this twice because sometimes you find it's a lot easier on the second time round. We've woken those muscles up. Okay, we're going to go up very slowly. Remember, we take slow movements in yoga, and then just roll those shoulders, and then we're going to go down again. Are we ready? All the way down to the floor and hold it there. See, that was a little bit easier on the second time. You can walk the fingers one way and then back again, just to feel a deeper stretch. Walk them in front, walk them back, and then hold it there. Blowing those bubbles, remembering your breathing if things get a little bit difficult, and then coming all the way up. Well done, that was fantastic. While we're standing up, let's have a go at tree pose. Now I like to stand off my mat at this point because sometimes a mat can make me lose balance a little bit. So tree pose, I like to start with the foot here. Choose the side you want to start with. Okay, take your hands up. Making that triangle above your head. You can loop your thumbs if you want to for extra balance. And then just very gradually, try and focus on something on the wall, pull your tummy muscles in, and then gradually take that foot up. And try and focus. Careful breathing, but keep those tummy muscles pulled in. And try and spread those toes on your supporting foot. Holding it there, you're doing really well. Got a bit of a wobble today. Keep that focus and that will help. Well done. Again, foot slowly down. Just like to do a windmill with your arms, just to, sometimes your shoulders can get a little bit achy. And then we're going to start on the other side. Just rest the foot, take those hands up, and then very gradually focus on something, pull those tummy muscles in, spread the toes. There you are. Well done. Don't worry about taking your foot all the way up. If you just want to balance it down here, that's fine too. Take it at your own pace. Well done, fantastic. Now, just check your imaginary chairs there, it is. We're going to do that chair pose. Take our arms really straight, feet together, and then we're just going to imagine we're sitting in that imaginary chair behind us. Keeping our knees together, back straight, arms straight, and holding it there. Well done. Stay focused, stick with it. Might get a little bit of warmth in your knees, it's just those muscles stretching. Well done. Doing really well. Okay, we come slowly. I'm just going to take my top off because I'm getting rather warm now. Yoga does that to you. Back into that position. Check that imaginary chairs, there it is. Arms go up. Keep your knees together. I'm going to go down. I'm going to hold. Keep that back nice and straight. Well done. Remember, you can try this at any time of the day. If you remember the poses, you don't need to follow me. some of you becoming experts now. Okay, up we come. Windmill arms, just to stretch out, or give yourself a nice big hug. You decide. Whatever works for you. Okay, we're going to work on the muscles on our sides now. So taking one arm up in the air, I want you to just very gradually go over to the side, like this. One arm down, and one arm up. Just feeling that stretch in that side. And up into the middle, arm down, and over we go to the other side. Well done. Fantastic. Okay, arms down. So, we're going to have a go to downward dog now. Downward dog first, then we'll do downward dog with a wagging tail, and we'll use both legs to do our wagging tail. So very carefully, remember how we do it. Sometimes it's easier to go down into an elephant pose first and walk your legs out. If you feel confident to go straight into a downward dog, that's absolutely fine. You take it at your own pace. So I'm going to go down into the elephant first, and then I'm going to walk my hands out. Head down, try and put those heels down to the floor and hold that position. Remembering your breathing. Remember to breathe. Okay, take one leg off. Start with one. Just a tiny little waggle with your foot. Doesn't have to be big. Do little circles if you want to, it's up to you. And then one leg down. Go to the other side. Waggle that tail. Little waggle. Hold it for a bit longer if you want to, it's up to you. And then down, and then we'll just go down onto our knees and into child pose, and just stretch that out. Oh, that feels good. Nice deep breath while you're in child pose. It's amazing how warm you can get when you're doing yoga. You don't realise. Okay, so we're going to have a go now at mixing the bowl. So, just make sure I'm in the camera so don't suddenly disappear. Mixing the bowl stretches out our spine because we're going to do some floor work now. So, all we're going to do is sit cross-legged position, and we're going to roll round like a spoon in a bowl. We're going to go one way, then we're going to stop, and then we're going to reverse it. Okay, so are we ready? Nice straight back for now as we start, and then you can curve your back so that we're stretching out that spine. So off we go. So we're rolling round, all the way round. Imagine you're mixing your favourite cake mixture. It's up to you, you decide. Could be chocolate cake, could be a Madeira cake, could be any cake you decide you want it to be. Nice, good stir. All the way around, really curve that spine out and get to the back. And then we're going to go back the other way. Off we go. Stir in the opposite direction. All the time you're doing this, making sure that you are taking nice, careful breaths. Well done. Lovely, careful breaths. Fantastic, well done. Okay. So we'll do the butterfly roll in this position. So feet together, I like to put my hands over my toes, and we're going to use our legs like the wings of a butterfly. Now you will feel a stretch here on the insides of your legs. It's working those muscles. So when you breathe in, you're going to take your legs up, and when you breathe out, you're going to push your knees and your legs as near to the floor as you can get them. Okay, you will feel a deeper stretch. If you want an even deeper stretch, if you're not feeling anything, you can just do a slight push down with your arms, but just go steady. You don't want to give any muscles a shock. Okay, so hands over, we're going to do 5 of these. So we breathe in and out. Push them down to the floor as far as you can go. Breathing in and out. Really careful breaths. Those a push if you really need a deeper stretch. Breathing in and move on to the bridge. So there are two options for the bridge. You can either do a half bridge, but you lie down and you lift your tummy to the sky from this position, so your back's on the floor, your hands are straight, and you're pushing that tummy up to the sky, using your muscles in your tummy and your bottom to push your tummy up to the sky. That's the first one. Or you might decide you want to do a full bridge in this position. Okay? You decide. Make your decision now, and let's have a go. We'll hold it for 10 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. Really push up. Well done. Pushing up as far as you can, holding it there. Nice breath, some nice careful breaths at the top. Well done, and then just relax. Nice big pencil stretch to stretch out, and we'll do another one of those. Big long pencil, make your body as long as it can be. Well done, pencil stretch. Feels good. Okay, then we're going to go back into that bridge position. Okay, I'm going to do a full bridge this time. You can do one of each. It's up to you. Off you go. Push that tummy up to the sky. Holding. Doing really well. Don't give in to the wobbles. And then relax. Fantastic. Use a big pencil stretch before we go on. Okay, we're going to stay in this position because we're going to do one of our favourites, the happy baby pose. Now the thing with this is we need to make sure that we tuck in really tight so that we don't get the wobbles and then tip to the side. So it's all about holding your tummy muscles in. So do it systematically, lean back on your back, take your feet up to the sky, so the soles of your feet should be facing the ceiling, pull your knees in, reach round and pull in tight. It's almost like you're doing a mushroom float when you're swimming. And then just hold that position, pulling those tummy muscles. Breathe really carefully. Close your eyes if you want to. Remember, it's all up to you. Makes you feel more relaxed. Okay, just straighten out again. Just take a nice deep breath with your hand on your tummy. Just being aware of how your body changes and moves as you breathe. And let's very slowly go back into that happy baby pose. Pull those knees in, reach round and hold. Well done. Fantastic. Good job. Just come up, sitting again. Okay, and we're going to have a go at the V pose. So the V pose, I have to admit, I find this a little bit tricky, but I'm determined to get to hold this for as long as I can. So it's my mission to get better at the V pose, and I know we've said that in class. It really does work on your tummy muscles. You're going to make a V shape with your body. So you're going to take your legs up into the air and then hold it as long as you can in that position. Some people call this the bowl pose. If you need to take a little break in between, take a little break and go back into it again and have another go. That's how we're going to be able to hold it for longer. So go back into it. Determined to be able to do this for a full 10 seconds. You're focusing. There we go. We'll try it one more time. You'll see sometimes your body tries to go a little bit shaky because you're trying so hard. Just stick with it. Remember your breathing. Okay, let's try it again. Really holding those tummy muscles. No rush. Just go slowly into it. Well done, fantastic. We'll keep working on that. If you can hold it for a long time, brilliant. Don't worry if you can't, because that's what we're heading towards. Everything is progress. Okay, brilliant, fantastic. Okay, very slowly, just coming up onto your knees. Sitting back onto your heels. Nice deep breath. done. Now it's relaxation pose time. So I know there'll be lots of cheers from everybody because a lot of people like this as a real treat at the end of working hard with our yoga poses. So all I want you to do is to lie down your back just like you would, or on your front, it's up to you, so back or front, just like you would when you go to sleep in bed at night. And make sure that every single part of your body is relaxed. I often say to you, make sure your body goes totally relaxed, just like melted ice cream. See if you can do that for me. And then hands by your sides. We're now going to make sure that every single muscle in our body is relaxed. So we're going to do a body scan. We're going to tense each part of our body, and then we're going to let it relax. And by doing that, we know that we've worked each part. So we're going to start with our feet. Now inside your shoes, I want you to curl up your toes and tense your feet for me inside your... If you haven't got shoes on, then just tense up your toes. Tense them. Keep holding that tensed position. Keep holding it, and then let them melt into the floor. So we've now checked that that part of our body is totally relaxed. Now I want you to go onto your legs. I want you to tense your legs from your hips all the way down to your ankles, almost like they're made of pieces of wood, planks of wood. Tense them, keep them tensed, and then let go and let them relax into the floor. We're now going to move on to our tummy. Our tummy's worked hard this afternoon. I want you to tense those tummy muscles, pull them in, even feel them if you want, feel how tense they are. Keep holding them, keep holding it, and then let go. Oh, it feels good when you let go. And then the muscles in your bottom, pull them up, they'll push you off the floor. Tense them, keep them tense, and then let them relax into the floor. And then I want you to move on to your shoulders. So just lift your shoulders, make them tense, lift them to your ears. Keep tensing them. And then let go. Same with your arms, like we do with our legs, make them feel like they're planks of wood. Really tense. Tense. And then let go. Make claws with your hands. Make all your fingers feel tense. And then let go. Last thing is our faces. Now for your faces, I want you to pull all your, no one can see you, pull all of your facial muscles tight and make them look, make you feel like you're pulling a really silly face, a funny face, but don't worry, no one can see. But pull all those muscles in. Really make them tense. And then relax them. Now your body now is totally relaxed, like a big puddle of melted ice cream on the floor. You should feel really, really relaxed. All I want you to do for the next 30 seconds is to lie still and notice all the sounds around you. Taking nice, careful breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you want to put your hand on your tummy or your chest to follow the pattern of your breathing to help you to relax, then go for it. Keep your eyes open or close your eyes, you decide. Sometimes it's nice to let your brain or your mind take you to your happy place. It might be spending time with people, it might be somewhere you've been that you enjoyed, or just being somewhere and doing your favourite thing. Take your mind to your happy place. Nice, careful breaths. And then just like you've been programmed to slow motion, I want you very, very slowly to come up to sitting. There is no rush. Sometimes if you rush things, you can become dizzy. We don't want that. Just very slowly. Come round, legs crossed. beginning. If you want to stay in relaxation pose for a little bit longer, then that is absolutely fine too. Well done, everybody. I hope you're feeling really relaxed. I hope your bodies feel like they've had a good stretch, and I hope that you'll also feel like you've had some good mindfulness time. Please do remember to make time to relax and to be mindful. It's so important. Everything else is important too, but it's getting that balance. I will make sure that I come back and do another yoga that you can follow, and I will also give you some links to Adrienne, who does some brilliant yoga sessions on YouTube. It has been brilliant spending time with you this afternoon. Even though we're not together in the room, it's lovely to be able to be here and to be talking to you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye.